Here in Keswick, Sustainable Keswick, SUSKES, are looking at installing a network of micro anaerobic digesters to take care of the commercial food waste generated in hotels and restaurants. So what is a micro anaerobic digester? Well, Angie Bywater from Methanogen will explain it to you in a recent visit here in Keswick in March 2017.
Well, we're here demonstrating an anaerobic digester, which is basically a little machine which can help turn our food waste into energy and fertilizer. So if you come around here, what we can do is we put organic wastes of all sorts into here. In our case, it'll be food waste, or it could be horse manure, or those sorts of things. Inside the little machine are some bacteria, and these bacteria are anaerobic. In other words, they work without oxygen, unlike composting where you need oxygen. And they need to be heated, so they're in their nice little house there, and what they do is they create energy in the form of biogas, which is 60% methane and 40% carbon dioxide. The biogas comes out the top of there and it goes into a bag or a gas holder, and we can use that gas for either burning to cook with, or we can use it in a boiler to heat a house, we can use it to create electricity, and we can remove the carbon dioxide and use it in a vehicle for fuel. So it's very, very versatile. The rest of it, what happens, we have gas coming out, but we also have, coming down the big grey pipe there, some fertilizer, and that'll be fertilizer. So what we're doing is we're recycling nutrients onto land, and those nutrients will be nitrogen, phosphorus, potash, and this is actually a biofertilizer. It makes a really good fertilizer because we're not losing any elements, we're not losing anything to air because it's all enclosed. So what we've got here is the biogas you saw coming out the pipe at the top here, comes out here, down here, and into the gas bag. But what we can also do is we can also connect the pipe up to a little burner, and this is a burner that is specially made for biogas in India, where they have lots of little biogas plants, as they do in China, and this biogas can then be used, in this case, for cooking.
Brilliant.
So our fertilizer that you saw in the little blue barrel around the back there actually looks mostly like this when it comes from food waste. In other words, it's really very liquid, and that's because most of our food is going to be probably 75% or more water. There will be a bit of fiber, and of course if we're using a different feedstock, like for example cow manure or something like that, we would end up with something that was a lot more gritty and has a lot more fiber in it. What farmers do is they will separate the liquid from the fiber. They will use the fiber as slow release carbon in the soil, which is really important because we are losing a lot of our carbons in our soils. And they will use this to feed the crops. What I do is I will grow things like, these are some tomatoes I've grown, and some broccoli and cabbage and stuff like that, flowers, all of that kind of stuff, and I will water that on this watery stuff on there. But this time of year I will mix the liquid with some coir, and coir is a waste product from coconut production. So every time you drink your coconut milk or something, this is one of the products from the outside of the coir, and we can make a lovely peat-free compost. So I can mix the liquid with the coir to make a lovely peat-free compost that can be used to grow more plants. So our fertilizer can be used in a lot of different ways.
Tell us a
Yes,
bit more.
because what we do at the moment with food waste, or a lot of our organic waste, is we'll either put it into landfill, or it will be just disposed of and not reused. So what happens with that is it creates methane, which is about 25 times worse than carbon dioxide as a greenhouse gas. So what we're doing is, by capturing this, we're utilizing that energy, because once we burn that biogas, we just end up with carbon dioxide in the atmosphere, which of course is biocarbon dioxide, because we're just taking that from plants, we're putting it back. So it's a circular economy sort of.